hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, fam. Now, we're going to take off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and bam! Alright, fam. We're going to talk about something that came in hot off the presses and definitely surprised me today. Pythona, baby. And this was very quick. It came in very quick. Again, I was surprised. At first, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get her like a lot of other people were, because you know how Hasbro do sometimes with these exclusives. It's a bunch of foolishness. But anyway, let's hop right into it. I love the box art. I love the pictures they give us in the back. We were all wondering, or at least I was, and the people I spoke to, if she was going to be able to have the hood kind of look like this. And we said it needed to be cloth. We were saying that it needed to be cloth, just like this right here, where you can barely see the eyes like it was in the cartoon. And it looks good, fam. It also looks like it has some scales on it. But let's get to this, baby. So I had to bring out, some members of Cobra Law. Well, really one official member, which is Nemesis Enforcer back there with my custom wings I have on him. And then you have Serpentor, who's kind of like a member of Cobra Law, who is in the upper echelon. But then you have Pythona right here. I could have thrown Coco in here because he's technically a member, but I just didn't throw him in. And so over here I have, Falcon, who was messing with Serpentor in the movie at the end. Slaughter, who was dealing with he was dealing with Nemesis Enforcer. And then, of course, Jinx, who was the main person who was battling Pythona at the end, baby. And the side of the box is good. It has like that change in color, fam. I mean, it really looks good. You can see how it's just, the colors are just popping off. Look how the eyes and the face look. It's a nice looking fig. Right here, you can see how everything just shines and pop, fam. Here's the side showing all the stuff that she does. Again, you can see all the colors on there. Another closer look at her right there. Her number. Let me help you out there. Okay, that looks a little better right there. And then we have a look at the figure. And she looks good, fam. She looks good. So I got two, fam, and accidentally end up getting another two that's coming in. I'm going to hold on. Eventually I'm going to sell them. It just is what it is. I got two just in case someone else wasn't able to get them, but he was able to get his hands on it, so that left me with two extras. And I mean, it is what it is, fam. So I'm gonna hold on to them. I'm gonna sell them. Never know. Maybe I'll have them at the Joe Fest for those who weren't able to get any, and we can work something out where you're not getting bust over the head like they do down there, fam. But anyway, let's get down to Pythona, baby. One more thing, there's the number. Alright, fam, so we hitting you with a little slow motion. And got Pythona up in the air, and I don't know what any of these things called, because with Cobra Law, they had some old crazy kind of stuff. Some of these things I remember, some of them I do not. The thing in her right hand that's coming out with the look like eels, I do remember those. This right here, I don't remember that at all. I remember this because it used to be like a key or something. Of course, I remember the jewel. Not sure about that one. This one I remember because she used that on the Crimson Guards. And this one, kind of remember, but not too much. I gotta watch the movie again, fam. But again, these aren't regular weapons, so you're not, at least for me, I don't really remember the different hands. I don't remember what this was, fam. I do remember this because she used that where her hands was all dripping when she was fighting Jinx. But other than that, fam, the fig looks good. I have one issue that we're going to talk about. The hood is a nice texture, but it does look slightly cheap, fam. Like right up in here you can see, but it's not a big deal. I do like the snake prints that's on there, but I'm gonna tell you why when we get back to the front, why I say kinda cheap, baby. Okay, so I'm starting off with the hood on, and I have an issue with the hood because it was torn a little bit right here. I had to try to tweak it, or this will be way out of whack. And my issue is, one of the issues is I don't like it because, okay, so look at how that looks, fam. It looks good, but when you compare it to this, that's not the same. I wanted that effect. I mean, it's not a buzzkill, but why is this so wide compared to that? I mean, that looks way better, closer to the cartoon than how this looks. And I tried to, you could probably do something to tighten this up or whatever, but the fact of the matter is you shouldn't have to. That's one little nitpick for me I did not like at all. So other than that, and the cape looking cheap, nice figure, a lot of detail. I like all the detail in here. It's sculpted on, it's not painted. That's another plus. And then look, fam, they gave us Toad. Not that crazy stuff that they did with Nemesis, but again, the fig looks good, baby. Now, I thought that I was going to be able, I thought what you're supposed to do is take the ponytail. She comes with two ponytails. This one is shorter than this one, and I thought it was supposed to go in here, but if you put it in here, it won't fit. At least mine, it won't fit right, and you can't come back over the head. So that's one thing for me. So the hair is actually sitting down inside the cowl. So it's nice looking figure. Again, detail is good. The ponytail does move. Again, you can't pop it out, swap it out with a shorter one. It's a nice fig, fam. It is absolutely nice. A very nice figure. Again, a better look at the toes. I wish they gave us some normal feet for Nemesis, along making him a little bit taller. This weapon, again, I don't know what that is. I don't remember if she had it. If she did, I just don't remember, fam. Let's look at some other accessories. So popping the other head off, putting this one on. Again, you can see the ponytail is shorter and the design is different. And she looks very intimidating, fam, to say the least. You can see she means business. They got that green stuff on there. The eyes penetrating, looking evil. She has the design work. It looks just like the cartoon, or should I say a good representation of the cartoon, fam. So these guys are like eels, electric eels to me. That's the best way I can figure them out. And they're a rubbery, not real hard, so it's easy to kind of wrap it around, and you can get it in her hands pretty easy because her hands are rubbery, but a little harder. So but it's easy to get it in, not too hard, not too soft. You can definitely get things in and out of her hands. Now I was wondering how I was going to be able to get this in her hands, but since it's rubbery, you're able to wedge it in, and she can give it that grasp that's needed for this particular plan, so to speak. So this I definitely remember from the cartoon. She used that on the Crimson Guards. So it was something along the lines of this when she was battling the Crimson Guard. She did it to multiple with this before she ended up punching them or kicking them, one or the other, if not a combination of both, fam. And I think it does look good. You're going to have to kind of move it around to try to get it in the right spot. It doesn't automatically just grasp it. You just have to move it around, fam. You'll figure it out. Be careful taking the hood off. I would advise taking the head off first, and be careful. I'm telling you, because just in doing that right here, it started to tear a little bit. Just be careful. The material looks good, but it is cheap, and if you're not careful, you're going to tear this up, and then you're going to end up having to try to sew it or glue it or something to try to keep it looking good, fam. Unless you're an inbox collector or a collector that just puts it on the shelf and does not mess with it at all. So here's something else. I don't remember this at all, but the arms move here. You can actually pop them off, put them back on here, and it's only two of them. The two on the top, they both pop off, and you can wiggle them around. This one is stationary, does not move at all. Nice detail, to say the least. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Now this reminds me of what Cobra Commander was coming out of when they had him strapped for the trial, but other than that, I don't remember her using this at all. Again, the only thing I can think of is when they had Cobra Commander trapped in there while they were doing the trial. She comes with two fisted hands. I don't know what this is on the hands. I do not remember this at all. Tell me in the comments, fam. I believe this was like a key, if I remember correctly, to open up a jail cell where the Joes were. I could be wrong, but I think it was like a key. Then, of course, you have the claws that was dripping when she was going to fight Jinx. Again, I don't know what this is right here. That's on her hand. Y'all gotta let me know. I don't know what that is. I think they could have did this a lot better with the claws dripping, but I mean, it is what it is. For one, if you have her coming at somebody straight this way, look at this, it's like going to the side. It only looks good or decent when you have the hand facing this way. Yeah, if it's going down, like this right here, you can see it's going down. That's the only time it kind of looks normal like that. But if you have it going this way, fam, it looks absolutely weird. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that. And right here, you got her over here battling Jinx, and that's who she was going at it with in the cartoon, and they look pretty good together, fam. And then right here, she has the jewel for Zartan, where Zartan says a jewel like that answers all of my questions. No, a jewel of that size answers all of my questions, I believe, is what he said. So here is the jewel. Not shiny at all, anything like that, but who needs to be shiny unless you wanted to. Nice size, to say the least. Alright, she did what she needed to do. Zartan got the jewel. Let's move on. Starting with size comparisons, and this is how she sizes up with the Televipers. Of course, he was hitting with the alert because she was up in there setting stuff up, fam. So yeah, they paid the price. They got their tail whooped, fam. Much like the Televipers, the Crimson Guards that came at her, that ran up on her, they paid the price as well. Okay, so we got Coco right here. Decided to bring him out. This is how he sizes up with her. And of course, he knew exactly who she was when he saw her. Okay, here she is next to Serpentor, the one who she was trying to put some moves on in the movie. think they look good together. And here she is next to Nemesis Enforcer, the two main people who you think about when you're thinking about Cobra Law besides Coco. And they definitely look good together. The purples bounce off each other. Again, I wish they had gave Nemesis the regular feet instead of these claw things they got. Instead of that, I wish they just gave him regular feet like they did Pythona. I think it would look a whole lot better than that ghoulish looking foolishness. Finally, here's the Cobra Law crew so far with Nemesis Enforcer, Serpentor, Coco, and Pythona. And the four of them looks good together. Can't wait till they add, well, we're able to get our hands on the guards, the Cobra Law guards, and finally Nemesis Enforcer to finish off the Cobra Law set. Alright fam, one last time, going to hit you with the little slow motion. And so tell me fam, did you get Pythona? Did you not get Pythona? Did you not even care about getting Pythona? Do you not even care about Cobra Law? Do you think that this figure does not look good at all? Do you think this figure looks great? Do you like none of the accessories? Or did you not know what a lot of the accessories were? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Yo, Joe, Cobra.